stop scrolling. This video did not exist in your reality until your consciousness called it into being. You are here because you have felt a strange and frustrating paradox. You have imagined a future, dreamed of a specific outcome with all your heart, only to watch it materialize for someone else. The perfect job, the ideal partner, the sudden windfall of money. It was your dream, but it appeared in their life. Have you ever asked the universe, why? Today, you will receive the answer. We are going to uncover the most misunderstood aspect of the observer effect, a hidden quantum law that explains why your manifestations are being intercepted. By the end of our time together, you will understand your true power not just as a dreamer, but as the designated creator of your reality. Tell me, have you ever felt like you were writing a script for someone else's life? Let me know in the comments. Before we proceed, you must understand the nature of the world you inhabit. It is not solid, is not fixed. You exist within a vast, intelligent, and infinite ocean of potential known as the quantum field. Think of it as the unexpressed mind of the divine. Every possibility, every life you could live, every outcome you can imagine exists within this field as a silent, invisible wave of probability. These are not just ideas, they are real, energetic potentials waiting for a command. Your role in this cosmic dance is that of the observer, but observation is not a passive act of seeing. In the quantum world, to observe is to choose. To observe is to command. When your consciousness, the most powerful force in the universe, places its focus upon a single possibility within that infinite field, the wave of potential collapses. It freezes from pure energy into what you call physical experience. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the lens through which the universe experiences itself. So, let's begin with the act of creation itself. When you form a desire, a clear and potent thought about what you wish to experience, you are not merely daydreaming, you are engineering. You are creating a specific and detailed energetic blueprint, a thought form. This blueprint is a packet of information and light encoded with every detail of your desire. You release this packet into the quantum field, where it seeks the raw energy of potential to construct itself into a tangible reality. The process is flawless. You are an infinitely powerful creator, and your ability to craft these blueprints is absolute. You have been doing this perfectly your entire life, casting countless seeds of potential into the fertile ground of the universe. The problem has never been with your ability to create the what. You are a master architect of desire. The error, the one that has caused you so much confusion, lies in the delivery address. Imagine you are sending a priceless package. You have carefully chosen the contents, wrapped it beautifully, and prepared it for shipment. But in your excitement, you forget to write your name and address on it. What happens to this package? It becomes a free-floating potential. It exists, it is real, but it has no designated recipient. It is an unclaimed miracle. This is precisely what happens when you create a desire without properly encoding it with your unique energetic signature. You create the blueprint for the perfect relationship or the dream career, and you release it into the field. The universe receives this order and prepares it for delivery, but the package is marked "Return to Sender Unknown." It becomes an opportunity, a potential reality available to the first person whose energetic frequency is a close enough match to claim it. This is not a punishment. The universe is simply efficient. This brings us to the core of the mystery. Why does your friend, your sibling, or your colleague receive your manifestation? It is because they, in that moment, became the closest resonant match for the unclaimed desire you created. Perhaps you desired a promotion, but you secretly felt unworthy. You created the energetic template for the promotion, but simultaneously created the energy of "not for me." Your colleague, however, was in a state of confident expectation. They were open, they felt deserving, and their energy field was a clear match for the opportunity you designed. They didn't steal your manifestation. They simply answered the door when your unclaimed package arrived on their energetic doorstep. The universe does not judge, it only matches vibration. Your desire, now untethered from you by your own doubt, found the path of least resistance. It found a home in the consciousness that was most ready to receive it. Now we must speak of the way you observe your desires, for this is where the primary error occurs. After you launch your desire into the field, you begin to look for it. You scan your reality for signs of its arrival, but how do you look? Often, you look with an energy of lack. You look with impatience. You notice its absence more than you anticipate its presence. This act of looking for it powerfully affirms to the universe that you do not have it. You are observing the reality of its absence. But there is a deeper, more subtle error at play. When you see someone else who has what you want, a flicker of envy or sadness passes through you. In that moment, you are observing your desire and simultaneously declaring, "That is for them, not for me." You are using your divine power of observation to assign your creation to another person's reality. You are literally instructing the quantum field to deliver your package to their address. This is the great misunderstanding of the observer effect within spiritual circles. Many believe that observing means watching for the manifestation to appear, like waiting for a pot to boil. This is a fundamentally flawed, passive approach that breeds anxiety and reinforces lack. True quantum observation is not an external act, but an internal one. It is not about looking for it out there. It is about becoming the reality of it in here. The moment you have a desire, your only work is to collapse the probability wave within your own being. This is done by calibrating your emotional state and your identity to match the reality where your desire is already fulfilled. You do not want the abundance. You embody the feeling of being abundant now. You do not seek love. You generate the frequency of being loved now. This internal shift is the only observation that matters. It is the command that makes reality conform to you, not the other way around. So, how do you reclaim your creative power? How do you sign your name, your soul's unique signature, onto every desire you create? The answer is embodiment. You must move from the mind, the realm of imagination, into the body, the realm of feeling. Feeling is the language that speaks to the quantum field. It is the magnetic charge that draws the energy of potential into your specific timeline. Instead of visualizing the car you want, feel the leather of the steering wheel in your hands. Hear the sound of the engine. Feel the pride and freedom as you drive it. You are not pretending. You are accessing a parallel reality where this is already true and pulling that feeling into your present moment. This act of embodied feeling is what anchors the manifestation to your personal energy field. It tells the universe, this blueprint belongs here. This experience is mine. Let's reframe the entire process. The old model was 1. Ask for what you want. 2. Wait for the universe to deliver it. The new correct quantum model is 1. Choose the reality you prefer to experience. 2. Become the person who is living that reality now. This is not about faking it until you make it. It is about understanding that all realities exist simultaneously. You are not creating something from nothing. You are simply shifting your point of awareness from your current reality to your preferred one. When you ask yourself, what would the version of me who has this desire feel like right now? And you genuinely allow yourself to generate that feeling, gratitude, peace, joy, confidence, you begin to vibrate at the frequency of that parallel timeline. Your physical reality, by quantum law, must then reorganize itself around your new state of being. You are not chasing a manifestation, you are becoming a magnet for it. Consider the moments of synchronicity in your life. The right person calls at the right time. You think of a song and it plays on the radio. These are not accidents. These are winks from the quantum field, confirming that your consciousness is shaping reality. But now consider the negative synchronicities. You see your dream car everywhere after your neighbor just bought one. You hear the name of your desired company constantly after your friend got the job there. These are also signals. The field is showing you how powerful your focus is. It is showing you the blueprint you created. It is telling you, look at what you made. It's real. Now, are you ready to claim it? Instead of seeing these events as signs of failure, see them as proof of your creative power. The manifestation is real. It has been successfully created. Now your only job is to match its frequency and draw it into your personal orbit. The greatest obstacle to claiming your manifestation is attachment. Attachment to the outcome, to the timing, and especially to the how. When you are attached, you are operating from a place of fear and control. You are telling the universe that you don't trust the process. This attachment creates resistance, a static in your energetic signal that scrambles the delivery instructions. True power lies in the paradox of caring, but not caring. You must define your what with absolute clarity and embody the feeling of it with total commitment. Then you must release the how completely to the infinite intelligence of the quantum field. This is detachment. It is an act of profound trust. It is the ultimate statement of faith, a knowingness so deep that you no longer need to check for shipping updates. You know the package is on its way because you have already received it within. Let's talk about identity. Who do you believe you are? Your subconscious identity is the operating system that runs your life. If you desire wealth, but your core identity is I am someone who struggles with money, you are sending two conflicting signals to the field. The desire for wealth is a small request, but the identity of struggle is a powerful, all-encompassing broadcast. The field will always default to your dominant broadcast. This is why others may receive your manifestation, because they don't have the conflicting programming. The key is to shift your identity. You are not manifesting abundance. You are remembering your true nature as an abundant being. You stop saying, I want, and you start declaring, I am wealthy, I am loved, I am healthy. This declaration, when felt and believed, rewrites your energetic signature and makes you the only possible recipient for desires that match that identity. Think of the energy of envy as a directional arrow. When you feel envy, you are having a powerful energetic reaction to something you desire. You are acknowledging its existence and its value, but the frequency of envy itself says, that is over there and I am over here. It is separate from me. You are using the very energy of your desire to push it away and solidify it in someone else's reality. The quantum solution is to transmute envy into inspiration. When you see someone with what you want, you must train your mind to react differently. Instead of envy, you choose celebration. You say, thank you for showing me what is possible. Thank you for making this reality tangible for me. In that moment, you shift from an energy of lack to an energy of recognition. You are telling the universe that you see the manifestation, you acknowledge its presence in the field, and you are now aligning with it. The universe communicates through symbols and reflections. The people in your life are often mirrors, reflecting back to you your own state of consciousness. If you see your desires manifesting for others, it is a mirror showing you the power of your creative mind, but it is also reflecting an internal split. A part of you creates the desire and another part of you believes you are not worthy of it. Instead of being frustrated with the mirror, look within. Where is the belief that this is not for you? Where did you learn that you don't deserve such happiness or success? Healing this internal split is the most crucial work you can do. When you become whole in your deservingness, there is no longer any reason for the universe to deliver your desires to anyone else. The creator and the recipient become one and the same. Let's perform a simple exercise right now. Bring to mind a desire that you have seen manifest for someone else. Feel the sting of that memory. Acknowledge it. Now take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the story of "they got my thing." Let it go, and replace it with a new thought. Say to yourself, either out loud or in your mind, "I am a creator so powerful that my dreams take form in the physical world. I now reclaim my creative energy. I now direct it back to me." Feel that shift. You are moving from a position of victimhood to a position of sovereignty. You are no longer the one who loses out. You are the source from which all creation flows. You are recalling your power from the external world and anchoring it back into the center of your being where it has always belonged. The concept of a timeline is not just a metaphor. It is a quantum reality. Every possible sequence of events exists as a distinct vibrational track. When you hold a state of being, you are riding a specific timeline. When you feel lack and envy, you are on a timeline where you observe others receiving your desires. To experience your desire yourself, you must jump to the timeline where it is already yours. How do you do this? You don't do it with effort or force. You do it with resonance. You close your eyes and you tune yourself, like a radio, to the frequency of your wish fulfilled. You feel the feelings of that reality so completely that your physical body begins to vibrate in harmony with it. This shift in your personal frequency is what causes the jump. Reality reconfigures around you to match the new signal you are broadcasting. It has no other choice. Another subtle mistake is sharing your deepest desires prematurely with those who operate on a frequency of doubt. When you are nurturing a new desire, it is a delicate, energetic seedling. If you expose it to the energy of someone who says, "That's impossible," or "Be realistic," their observation, charged with doubt, can negatively impact your creation. Their disbelief can contaminate your field and weaken your signal. Be selective about who you share your sacred dreams with. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with people who reflect back to you the reality you are choosing to create. Your environment is a powerful tuning fork. Make sure it is resonating with the music of your future, not the noise of your past. In this way, you create a supportive, energetic incubator where your manifestations can grow undisturbed until they are ready to bloom in your reality. Let's discuss the role of gratitude. Most people think gratitude is for what you already have. In quantum creation, gratitude is for what is already yours in the unseen realm. Practicing gratitude for your desire before it has manifested is the most powerful signal you can send to the universe. It is a declaration of absolute faith. It bypasses the questioning mind and speaks directly to the field in the language of receiving. When you say, "Thank you for the perfect health that is now my reality," you are collapsing the wave of potential health into experienced health. You are closing the gap between observer and observed. This gratitude is the final seal on your energetic package, ensuring it is delivered directly to you with no possibility of being lost or redirected. It is the ultimate act of claiming your reality. Many spiritual teachings talk about letting go. This is often misunderstood as giving up. But the true quantum meaning of letting go is releasing the resistance. You are not letting go of the desire. You are letting go of the doubt, the impatience, the need to control, and the obsession with its absence. Think of it like this: when you order something online, you don't stand by the mailbox 24 hours a day. You trust that it's on its way. You go about your life with the calm knowingness of its impending arrival. This is the energy you must cultivate. It is a relaxed, joyful anticipation. It is the peace that comes from knowing you have done the internal work of embodiment, and the external world is simply catching up. This letting go is not passive. It is an active state of trust that accelerates the manifestation process exponentially. The universe loves to play. It loves to surprise and delight you. Often, the reason your desire manifests for someone else first is to show you a version of it that is even smaller than what the universe has in store for you. Perhaps you wanted a 10% raise and your colleague got it. You feel disappointed, not realizing that the universe is holding a 50% raise for you, but you must first align with that greater level of deservingness. See others' success not as your loss, but as an appetizer. The universe is showing you a sample and asking, "Do you like this? Because I have something even better for you if you are willing to expand your capacity to receive it." Your job is not to fixate on the specific form, but to align with the essence, the feeling of freedom, joy, or security, and allow the universe to deliver it in the most magical way possible. Remember the phenomenon of déjà vu, that strange feeling that you have lived this exact moment before? It is a crack in the illusion of linear time. It is a moment where your consciousness recognizes a pre-scripted event that you, on a higher level, have already planned or experienced. And this is proof that you are not just reacting to life, you are experiencing a reality that you have, in some way, already authored. Use this understanding. When you are in the state of embodying your desire, you are, in essence, creating future déjà vu moments. You are pre-paving your timeline with the feelings and events you wish to experience. You are writing the script. So when it appears in your physical reality, it will have a feeling of familiarity, of rightness, of coming home. This is the feeling of successful claimed manifestation. Finally, the most profound secret is this: you must fall in love with your current reality, even as you are calling in a new one. If you despise your present, you are in a state of resistance, and you cannot create from that frequency. You must find things to appreciate right here, right now. This is not about settling, it is about raising your vibration. When you make peace with the now, you release the desperate, needy energy that repels your desires. You become a stable, energetic platform from which to launch your creations. You tell the universe, "I am happy and whole now, and I am ready for more." This state of non-resistant, joyful appreciation is the most magnetic frequency you can embody. It makes you a clear and open channel, the perfect and only destination for the beautiful dreams that you, and only you, were born to experience. So the great revelation is not that you have been failing at manifestation. It is that you have been a powerful, anonymous creator for the collective consciousness. You have been proving your creative ability again and again. But now it is time to come out of the shadows. It is time to claim your creations. The key, as you now understand, is to fuse your desire with your identity. It is not something you get. It is something you are. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. The mistake was never in the creation. It was only in the signature. Your feeling, your embodiment, your state of being, that is your signature. And from this moment forward, you will sign your name to every reality you choose to create. Thank you for allowing your consciousness to receive this truth. If it has shifted something within you, please like this video and subscribe for more transmissions. To anchor this new reality, go to the comments and write with intention, "I am the sovereign observer." And finally, I want to ask you, what is one desire you are now, with this new understanding, ready to claim as your own? Share it with us below. You are the one you've been waiting for.